Simple and complex, the effect of different carbohydrates. Simple carbohydrates are the smallest and simplest type of carbohydrate. They are made up of one or two sugar molecules and are absorbed quickly in the small intestine, which results in a rapid spike in blood sugar and a boost of energy. Complex carbohydrates are made up of sugar molecules strung together in long, complex chains. They take longer for the body to break down, so they result in a longer, more drawn-out increase in blood sugar and release of energy. Carbohydrates affect blood pressure and heart rate because the rate of digestion affects the body's blood sugar, which in turn affects blood pressure and heart rate. A higher blood sugar level results in a higher blood pressure and heart rate. The simple carbohydrates used were white bread, Coca-Cola, milk chocolate, and vanilla ice cream. The complex carbohydrates used were wheat bread, bananas, kidney beans, and oatmeal. Do complex carbohydrates affect blood pressure and heart rate more or less than simple carbohydrates? It was hypothesized that complex carbohydrates affect blood pressure and heart rate less than simple carbohydrates. To conduct this experiment, each participant must sit quietly for 5 minutes. Then their blood pressure and heart rate is taken before consuming any carbohydrates. A serving of the carbohydrate is then given to them, and 2 minutes after they finish eating that, their blood pressure and heart rate is taken again. The average difference in this data from each trial and test subject is used to determine that carbohydrate's effect on blood pressure and heart rate. The independent variable is the type of carbohydrate being tested. The dependent variable is the blood pressure and heart rate after consuming the carbohydrate. The control group is the blood pressure and heart rate before consuming the carbohydrate. Some controlled variables were the location of each test and the serving size for each carbohydrate. The materials needed are the carbohydrate being tested, a blood pressure cuff, a computer, a timer, and the test subjects. To set up this experiment, the blood pressure cuff was plugged into a computer with logger light installed. The test subjects sat in a chair near the computer with the blood pressure cuff on their arm. It is important that the tube on the blood pressure cuff aligns with the artery on the test subject's arm as shown. The data shown on this slide is the average effect of each carbohydrate by itself. This slide shows the average effect of the simple carbohydrates versus the average effect of the complex carbohydrates. In conclusion, the hypothesis was proven true. Also, vanilla ice cream had the greatest overall impact, while bananas had the least overall impact.